Greetings and welcome to the Infected. This is version 13. It dropped a couple of days ago live. It has been in a beta form for a while, but it does seem to be ready to go. Now there's some changes and I've also done a little bit of adjusting here, but at the moment what I want to do is I want to make my way over here because this is where I'm going to be building. Fortunately, it dropped me in a closer location that I was counting on. But we don't really have a lot of time because it kind of starts us at noon. Now, there is some things I want to find, like stones, for instance, and a stick, because I want to make a stone axe. All right, so that's number one right there. I would like to get some more stuff here because I would like to also have, let me get this here, I want to have a spear. All right, but we're going to get moving along here. Because what I want to do for today is I want to be where I want to be. I want to have a roof over my head. I want to have a source of clean water. And of course, I want a bed. What is this? Okay, it's a dead bird. And apparently I have some feathers too. So I don't really mind that. All right, where are we now? All right, let's just stay on the road here a bit. And we'll pick up things as we move along. Oh, and this is something right here. Yeah. By the way, they did make changes to food. Food no longer heals you. So you're going to need healing kits for that. There are smaller versions than the big ones. And I'm guessing that they're a little bit easier to do. Which reminds me, there is this tutorial here that what we'll be doing is over time. It's not really necessary. However, I would like to get more sticks because I would like to get a spear. Okay, did I just see another dead bird? No, I didn't. Oh, watermelon. I will take your watermelon. That's not the way it used to look. All right, hold it. Can we just put that down? All right, let me just harvest it. All right. That way we actually have some stuff. By the way, for the first episode, we're going to have the foliage kind of turned off because I do need to find things and it can be kind of difficult. All right, I'm going to have to be careful with my stamina. If you see on the lower right, the big red bar, of course, is health. The purple bar underneath it is stamina. As you can see, I move, it drains, it drains. If I let it get too far down, it's much slower in returning. The one underneath that is water, right? And we do start off with some things here. Let's take a look at our inventory. So this is what we have here. And I already have some seeds from the things I've picked up, which is actually very good. We also have some feathers. If we switch over to here, you can see the things that I picked up already. I got some cucumbers, I got some corn, and of course I have a watermelon. They start us off with a lot of beef stew, and beef stew is really good. We do only have one water container. It's 60 of 60. The bigger water container, you're going to need aluminum for that. You're also going to need some infrastructure, but that's going to be a while. In order to get aluminum, you're going to need an automated miner. And those guys are kind of expensive. So let's just keep moving down the road here. How many sticks do I have? I have 2. Let me just check for a second here. I want to see about spears. Stone spear, I need 3 sticks. I also need some plant fiber, but I know how I can get that. Basically chopping down trees. All right, so we're just going to move along for now, keeping our axe out. Will look menacing. Okay, so changes. There are no more horde nights. They were kind of a joke anyway. Oh, I made a wrong turn. Oh, I made a very bad turn. Okay, I'm in the village. We don't want to do that yet. No. So there's no more horde nights. The horde nights were kind of a joke anyway. You know, once you had a wall, I mean, they weren't going to get through. So what they've decided to do is basically have random groups of Vambies coming at you. Now, they kind of did something like that earlier. The difference is that there's kind of a mini boss. And this is something that I kind of watched during the beta. How are we doing here? Yeah, we're going that way. I made a wrong turn. And the mini boss kind of started off a little bit too easy. Okay, can I get that, please? Okay, that's a stone, right? No, there's actually, oh, yeah, I don't have a spear. All right. That's a frog, by the way. That is a basically new source of food, basically to make collecting protein a little bit easier. Anyway, the mini boss at the beginning, he's much bigger than the other ones. He comes along with the other ones. Used to be you could kind of stun lock him with a spear, and he used to drop a lot of stuff, as I understand. So a couple of days before this went live, they made some changes. And one of the changes is they made it so he doesn't stun lock anymore. If you stab him, he retaliates. And you know what? If you don't have armor or anything on, like 2 hits and you're dead. And also, they made it so he basically drops the same thing as regular Vambies at that point. So, yeah, I mean, I think there's a balancing act they need to work on there. I think you either make it so that he's not so hard and drops not very good stuff, or make it so that he's very hard and drops really good stuff. The problem is, as I understand, is him and his group were showing up, like 3-4 times a day, which is a little bit on the crazy side. So here's the thing. I currently have that functionality turned off. We're still going to see regular Vambies, and the towns are going to have the Vambies. I figure I need until at least day 10. When day 10 comes, I don't know when it normally shows up. How am I doing here anyway? All right, I'm going to start cutting across country. I don't know when it normally shows up, but just for safety purposes, I figure I'll be in a better position by day 10. Day 10, we're going to turn that on. Until then, I don't think so. There may still be some adjustment. Can I actually carry that? I'm actually going to carry it. I'm going to carry it with me. Here, hold on a minute. Oh, actually, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's not the way we used to carry it there. I don't know what's going on with that. Is that like a one-handed carry? I kind of like the old way where you actually had to use 2 hands. So, I mean, I'm guessing that it's just a new animation. Little strange. By the way, there is a cave. I think that's not aluminum, no. I think it's copper in there. I don't even remember. Anyway, the way you would do it is you could go in and you could do mining. There's also going to be other things in there like coal. But what you'd really want to do is put an automated miner in there, fill it up with fuel, and then come back in a couple of days and then just collect everything. All right, so where are we at the moment? All right, so I am going right here. One reason, the number one reason, is because this is the only place in the entire map where you can get fish. I have no idea why they made that decision. Basically, I just don't understand. All right, so here's the thing. What I'm going to do here is close to what I was doing the last time. We're going to leave that on the ground. That should be okay for a couple of days. I'm going to move things around. I kind of made something over here and I didn't really like it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start our first base, at very least, right here. So what I need to do is I need to get stuff. Like, for instance, trees. Now, what I want to do immediately is I'm going to need planks. So let's start getting ready for that. All right, so if we want to actually place something, we're going to go over here. We're going to go placeables, workbenches, saw bench. Okay, so this is what I need right here, right? Actually, let's move it back a little bit. All right, and 1 and 2, and I'm going to put a third one over here because eventually I'm going to do that. All right. So these only require logs, and we're going to do this too. All right. So now when I cut down trees, it's also going to put other stuff in my inventory. All right, here we go. Boom, start working on that. All right. So what this does, you put a log here, it turns it into planks. Planks are very important. So that's the reason I'm going with 3 of them. Now, the trees do grow back. I don't think that you build in a certain location that the trees near you will grow. But for instance, trees over there will grow back if I'm building here. All right, let's just get this going as quickly as possible. All right, and I'd like to get them all going. One of the reasons for that is convenience. All right, there we go, and take that. Mostly because you can only carry 3 logs at a time, right? So if you carry 3 logs, you give 1 to each, if you know what I mean, right? And if you cut down this guy right here, this is going to give you 3 logs. The little trees give you 3 logs. All right, and boom, 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 and then I can just go Boom, boom. And don't worry about the stumps. We're going to be getting rid of the stumps. It's just at the moment, if I cut them up, I don't have anywhere to put them. They'll just kind of vanish. That does remind me. I do need to look for sticks because I need a spear. Okay, a melon. I'm going to let the melon sit there for now. All right, how am I doing? Okay, my water is a little bit low. I'm wondering if I eat the watermelon, is that going to help? Yes, it is. So why don't we just do that? All right, there we go. Actually, I can grab the melon now. All right, we're just going to harvest. Okay, right-click, harvest. So I can pick up the melon and put it in my inventory, or I can do what I just did, which is harvest it. Actually, it's right there, isn't it? Oh, I'd have to put it on the ground to harvest it. Right. Okay, I guess you have to pick it up first. All right, let's get some more trees chopped down here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build out over the lake. It does provide some protection, although things are different now. See, the walls aren't really as important as they used to be, because here's the thing. The big guy can just go through the walls. Okay, wait a minute. That, and then that, and that. All right, so you can see they're doing piles over here of planks, and I'm going to need lots and lots of them, which is the reason that I'm actually working on planks before I'm working on logs. All right, so here's what I want to do. Oh, yeah, I need that. As a matter of fact, let's do that right now. I believe that I have to make one of these. You can put it here. You turn that into a blade. And let me see. I think it's 2, 1. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, come on, get that place. There you go. 2, and then this. And then I think, hold on a minute. Let me just, 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's only, or maybe it's actually 3. Okay, I'm a little, there it goes. Okay, so I needed 5 fiber, I needed 3 sticks, and I need a stone blade. Yeah, I could have looked that up. Because basically, if you go over here and you go to Itempedia, it'll just tell you. I just was trying to go with memory, and my memory wasn't very good. All right, so what I'm going to do, where is my inventory? I can't even see what's equipped at the moment. All right, well, you know what? I do know that I have an axe here, and I do know that I have a spear here. All right, so I will be keeping my eyes open for frogs. Okay, in the meantime, actually, I wanted to do this. All right, so here's what I am planning on doing. Why don't we just go here and wooden platforms. All right, so let's just do this. All right, I'm thinking that we could just start here. Okay, wrong button. You got to do E. Okay, E there, and then we're going to do an E there. And hold a second. Can I get another E over there? Okay, whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. All right, are they all lined up? They do look like they're lined up. All right, so let me just also get one there. And then let's also get one. Okay, one more over right there. Yep, right there. There we go. All right, and let's kill that. All right, so are they all lined up? I'm looking at the grain of the wood. Okay, so that's going well. So let's start chopping down some trees to get actual logs. And I just heard... I'm sorry, you cannot escape. Yeah, no getting away. All right, so that's going to get you a chunk of meat. Of course, I'm not eating that right now, but basically, I guess it's kind of the thing like a scorpion. Somehow the scorpion gives you a good chunk of meat. How that works out in reality, I'm not really sure. All right, so let's start working on this because time is a-wasting, isn't it? All right, why don't we just clear out these things here nearby? Because I'm going to need to have a roof over my head. Mind you, it'll probably be only one section of roof, but time is a-wasting because it's 5 p.m. Yeah, I don't know why they start us at noon. Very strange, very strange. Start us at like 8 in the morning or something like that. All right, do I have space? No, I don't. Another thing that I am going to need to get is a storage. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, and then boom, boom. All right, and now I need logs. Fortunately, nature has provided. Okay, so what else is in this update other than the big, mean mini-boss? Well, there's actually an NPC you can find now. And for those of you who have watched Myth Survival, imagine a Scot that is actually useful. I realize that's a stretch, but just imagine for a moment, you know? That's kind of what we have. And you really do need to build a lot of things for him, apparently. Here, hold on a second. Could you take that? Thanks, appreciate it. And why don't you take that one? Because I'm going to chop this tree down. Yeah, my inventory is unfortunately filling up with plant fiber and bark chips. I have no idea why they're so big, but they are. And they do end up becoming useful, so you can't get rid of them. You just need to save them for the time when they are useful, right? All right. Okay, and let's get back to work here because we need to get going. All right, I did that already. All right, and we're over here. Here, you know what? Why don't you take that? And why don't you take that? Because I need planks. I need lots of planks. All right. My thirst is going down fairly quickly. One of the things I want to do is to supply myself with a... Actually, you know what? Do this. Do this. Because I need to start doing this quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there we go. All right, so we're getting close here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, you know the reason I wanted 3 of them? Okay, now I need logs over here. Hey, look, I see logs. So you get the NPC and he does a lot of work for you. He actually does do like chopping down, putting things. You do have to supply him with things apparently, like food and a special building and such. I don't know if he just decides to stay where he is until you have those things. You have to find him. He's kind of like the old truck. You need to find him. All right, so from this point on, I kind of have enough to do what I want to do. So I am going to focus on, see, walls. Let's get a wall over here, and we're going to put a wall there. Just for the heck of it, we'll put a wall there. I don't really think I'm going to get that going. Then I'm going to put a roof on that, but one thing at a time. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Here, you take that, and then I'll take that. All right, and this is 3 logs, and I think it was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, now that we have a wall, I'm going to put down a ceiling. And that's going to be right there. Yeah, you can't do that up here because there's nothing to put a ceiling on top of, if you know what I mean, right? All right, did I actually do that? No, I didn't, because I didn't hit E. All right, so same thing. Let's just chop this down over here. I'll get the little one first. Because I think I only need 3. And then I just need the, here, gimme. There we go. All right. Yes, now I need 4 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Because you know what'll happen? I'm going to build a campfire, because that's what I'm going to do. And then there'll be no roof on, and I'm trying to light it, and it's saying, you can't do that in the rain. And I'm like, but it's not raining. The game does that a lot. It's going to say something like that, even though it hasn't started raining yet. It's weird. All right, so here's what I want to do, because one of the things that I want to have available to me, here we go, that's placeables, food, campfire. All right, we're just going to put the campfire like there, as long as it's under there. And something else I'm going to need, I might as well put it down right now. I keep doing that. Placeables, furniture, and that's a bed. All right, hold on a minute here. Can I get, oh yeah, I forgot. I get confused between games. I was actually trying to use Q and R to rotate. Silly me. No rain yet? I'm surprised. All right, so for this, I need 10 stones. Do I have 10 stones on me? No, I don't. And I need firewood now. This is the reason why I left these. Because I knew I was going to need them for firewood. And if I cut them and left them on the ground, they'd vanish. Yet sticks, if you put sticks on the ground, if you put firewood on the ground, they vanish quickly. All right, so right there, that's half of what I need. I still need 6 stones, but we'll deal with that in a moment. Early on, firewood is very, very useful. All right, so let's grab all this, and let's throw this in here like this. Okay, now I just need the stones, so I'm looking around for stones. Okay, so there's one. Anybody got any stones? Oh, there's another one. Yeah, in this game, things just magically appear out of nowhere. It's a wonderful world until the bear comes for you, that is. All right, so let's get going here. So like I said, I don't know when the mini-boss could come at you. I mean, it might be day 10, because normally in the game, when they did the hordes, I think that was when they first came. Was day 10 or something like that? All right, how many do I have? I have 4. I need 2 more. All right, I actually need a lot more than just that. I don't have a pickaxe yet. I am going to need that. As soon as I start getting into making forges. Okay, chicken, I don't have to worry about, you don't have to worry about me for a while. All right, you know what I should do? I should go out and get some fish, but the problem is I have nowhere to put them. See, the thing is, they did give me 5 of those meat stews, and those meat stews are going to be very useful to me. I am, however, running low on water, which is the reason why I am looking for stones. They're usually not this hard to find. All right, let me just throw, okay, no, you. Sorry, but as soon as I have a campfire, that's going to be useful. All right, there we go. In the meantime, did we get any? Because I don't see any. All right, let's just throw in what we have here. Okay, so I need 2 more stones. Do I have any volunteers? No? No volunteers? See, the thing is, if I make a pickaxe and break this up, I think it turns into like 12 or something like that. The problem is I won't be picking them up and they'll all like go to waste. I think the stones last a lot longer. It's just, yeah, I might be chasing them in the water or something like that. All right. I mean, okay, I ran out. I was about to say, well, you know, he's right here. I might as well stab him. Unfortunately, what is going on with the stones? Usually you drown in these things. You know what I mean? All right. Yeah, stamina, a bit of an issue. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drink the water that I have now. There we go. So my container is empty. That won't be a problem. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I can cook 4 at a time, so... Oh, there's one. There's one. All right. It is getting late. It's after 8 p.m. However, in other games, it would have been pitch black an hour ago, which I don't understand. All right, and in this game, you really do need the sleep, too. All right, so there we go. All right, so I actually need firewood, which is the reason I left this one, right? Because after all, you do need something to light the fire. We'll keep the fire going, right? All right, so we're going to grab this. And, of course, it's raining. Of course it is. Because if you didn't have a roof... yeah, life would have been very hard. All right, so let me just do this first. This is how you cook meat if you just have a piece of meat. Or you have fish or something like that. Potato works with the potato too, right? All right, but what I'm going to do here is, this here is the fuel buildup. As you can see, you know, it's a bit under a quarter, but it does do the job, right? So I'm going to take this. Now that would not work if I didn't have the roof over it. All right, so what I also want to do is I want to get water going here. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say, fill that up. And I'm going to do that 3 times. See, this thing here will actually hold 200 water, but my flask will only hold 60. But if I do it 3 times, then I am conserving because I'm cooking 3 times the amount of water that I can carry. Here we go. Oh, that was dumb of me. No, yeah, that's right. I filled it up. I was like, what was I doing there? All right, that's the last one there. Hold it a second. I have to do this before it actually boils the water, though, because then it gets confused. Okay, so I have 180, which is 3 flasks full. All right, and it looks like the meat is cooked. Now, once you cook it, it will last longer. It's 2 hours in game, which is very nice. I'm just going to have one of those right now. There we go. And why don't we have a piece of corn? Okay, so this is working out pretty good. I'm not going to use any of my beef stews. By the way, I have a place on the fire here. Yeah, I mean, they put the frogs in probably because of the fish situation, just so you do have another way. It's just that fish is kind of important too. All right, so in the meantime, let's use the rest of our time. You know, I would like to stack these things up. Like I said, the trees do come back. I'm just hoping that the trees that are near my little construction don't come back too quickly. Oh, and of course, I need planks because I need to make a bed. I think it was 6 planks to make the bed. Okay, and I see there's another one there, but you know, I'm just gonna be benevolent and let him go. Okay, that one there, that one there. All right, and you over here. Okay, another thing I need to do is, here, hold on a second. As soon as, okay, there we go. Oh, I have room for one more. There we go. Lots of planks. There is something else I need, and I need it pretty quickly too, which is placeable storage. Okay, this is 8, but we're just going to put that there for now. As a matter of fact, just for fun, I'm going to make a second one because I'm going to need a lot of those, right? All right, first and foremost, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was 6, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay, no, wake up. I hit it one time too many. What time is it? It's 10:30. All right, well, unfortunately, it's a little darker than I would like at the moment. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's 2 here. Yes, sorry about that being late. Dark. All right, so I want to get these things out of my inventory because they are so heavy and they're just so annoying. Also, I might as well just put these seeds down here. Seeds are very, very useful because you are going to be doing your own planting. I might as well put the feathers over there too. All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that one's going to go too quickly, although maybe I should in this case. Oh, you know what? I see stones, and I'm going to need a lot of stones. I actually wanted to complete this. So, you know, why don't we just kill one more tree here? Yeah, I'm sorry it's kind of dark. It's a thing in this game, unfortunately. Until you get, like, the miner's helmet, darkness is a thing. All right. Okay, so let's just take this stuff over here. Here, you know, I'll do this first because this does require 3. And I'm going to need planks, lots and lots of planks. All right, so I'll try to brighten this up so it probably looks kind of weird. For the next video, I will have the foliage turned back on. It looks kind of barren. It's not the way the game is really supposed to look. So I will be doing that. It's just for the first time when you're doing this. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. I just had 2. 1, 2. I think that's all I needed there. All right. I'm not going to put a ceiling on that right now. I put it there because I want to go over what I'm going to be doing here. All right. So here's the thing. I am going to be placing placeables, other. All right. So stone forge right here, right? I'm going to put a stone forge right here. And I'm going to put another stone forge right here. 2 will probably do for now. The reason I really need to get them going, and I keep doing that, is because I also need an anvil. So I'm going to put the anvil over here. Okay, so these cost a lot of stones. A lot. As you can see, 25 stones. This thing over here is the anvil. I have to have 5 iron ingots and then 8 planks in order to make it. Most everything that I need requires nails. So this thing here is going to make my nails if I have an ingot. So the way this works is, after I have these 2 built and I have firewood in them and they're going, I'm going to put stones on each of them. There's two slots on each of them, right? When you cook the stone, you get a fragment of iron. You need 5 fragments in order to get an ingot. I need 5 ingots for this. And then I need an ingot for every 10 nails I'm going to get. And that's going to be really tedious. So that's what I'm going to be working on tomorrow here. I'm also going to be working on extending out. This is fine for tonight, but obviously I need something bigger and more expansive. But you have to go with what you need, right? So there's a lot of things that I want to make. Let's just go through the list here. Placeables. Like for instance, I'm going to need a log cart. That's for carrying stuff around, right? That needs 10 nails. If I need construction, where is it? Placeables, workbenches. I need a workbench. That requires 10 nails. So that is more or less the basis of everything. Now, eventually what I would really like to do, back to other, is to have a brick forge. That's going to require 10 iron ingots. That's going to require dried bricks. I'm going to need to find a lot of clay for that. And there's a little bit, in terms of storage, I want to make more of these. I'm probably going to make a, where's the plank storage here? The stick storage, and then you have log storage. Now, the stones crate is very useful, but you can see again, it requires nails. As a matter of fact, these probably require nails too. These are storage, long-term storage for watermelons and pumpkins so they don't kind of vanish on you, you know what I mean? All right, and this over here, I believe all of my meat is done. Right, all right, and I got the clean water, so I'm just gonna fill that up. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this out. Right, and that's gonna be that for tonight. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to sleep. This time I'm gonna sleep a lot longer. It's after midnight, that's never a good thing. I should have the water before going to bed though, because otherwise the game might complain about that. All right, so tomorrow what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to work on grinding. I'm going to make a pickaxe and I'm going to get my stones and I'm going to start basically carrying them in there and doing stuff. I don't think tomorrow is going to be very interesting at all, which is the reason I'm going to do it all video. Now, when day 3 comes, what we're probably going to do is we're going to go to the local town right here and we're going to start gathering stuff. Well, there's going to be 2 technologies over there too. And hopefully those technologies will be very useful, like the advanced workbench. That would be good. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for tonight. So we're doing the infected. I do have the mini boss turned off until day 10. It could very well be that's when he shows up in the first place. But I feel that I need to be in a position to be able to handle it. Otherwise, I'm just going to get chain killed over and over. And who knows? By that time, maybe there's an update and there's an enhancement. Who knows? Maybe it becomes harder. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. If you want to see more of this, please give the video a like, maybe say something in the comments. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.